What's good, YouTube? It's your boy X back today with another video. Today's video I'm gonna be talking about how to get approved for a car with a CPN or your personal credit. It's pretty much the same, just a little bit different. Now, if you're building a CPN, message me on Telegram and I'll teach you step by step how to do everything, where to get trade lines, how to build a CPN from scratch, literally point A to point Z. First thing you need to do is make sure your public records is good. If your public records is not good, then the banks can't pull you up when you're trying to apply for something. So that's the main thing that you need to do is get your public records. Make sure that you in check systems and shit like that. Sometimes it's hard to get into the system with Nexus, Lexus and shit like that, but it's still possible. It just take a little bit of time. And if you want to get approved for anything, like I said, you got to have good public records and you have to have trade lines on your shit. Now, you can use the UCC1, which is a little bit more complicated, but it's still possible. Or you can do zombie trade lines, or you can just go through the normal traditional route and get credit builder loans. Credit builder loans look the best because you're paying on it monthly, and if you don't miss your payments, then you got 100% payment history and you're gonna be straight. Now, if you want to get approved for high limit cars or high limit trade lines, whatever you want, high limit credit cards, you need to have at least 50% value already on your credit. So what I mean by that is if you're trying to get a car that's worth $50,000, you need to have $25,000 to $30,000 of a trade line already paid off. Now that's why zombie debt is good, because it gives you history and it gives you paid off trade lines. If you don't have that, you just have to go. If you don't have that, there's other ways of still getting approved, but you're not gonna go straight to a $100,000 car with a blank CPN. You feel me? It don't work like that. It's something called the comparable car credit. Comparable car credit is when you have to have on your profile, it has to look like you're gonna be able to pay them back. If it don't look like you're gonna pay them back, they're not gonna give you a loan. Everybody has that one friend who always asks everybody for money but don't pay nobody back. Are you more likely to pay? If he asks you for money, are you gonna give him money? No. If you do, then you a dumbass and you don't ever want to get your money back. If you don't care about your money like that, then shit, that's on you. But if you that person and you know that person and he asks you for money, you most likely not gonna give that shit to him, because you see how he treat everybody else. He asks for everybody else to give him money and he don't pay him back, so he gonna do you the same most likely. It goes the same for credit. If the banks look at your profile and they say, damn, he probably not gonna pay me back. How can he afford $50,000 when he only got $5,000 credit access? That shit don't make sense. Boom. You need to get good trade lines and you need to get good trade lines and good PR is what you need the most. After that, you pretty much straight. Whenever your score pop up on Credit Karma and you can pull it up, your CPN green. Now, once you have good comparable car credit, you need to go through the banks. You can go to CarMax, you can go to Carvana, you can go to a dealership, but I recommend going to a B lot, like a buy here, pay here. You don't always have to do that because niggas be afraid. It just depends on what you want to do. Like if you're using a fake ID, I would not go to a big dealership just because I don't want to run the risk. You feel me? I'm the same way. I'm not trying to get locked up for no identity theft. But if you're using the CPN in your name, they can't arrest you for identity theft. That shit is not identity theft. Once your trade line's posted to your CPN, all you have to do at this point is go to the dealership. You can even order that shit online and they ship it to your house, bro. It's getting easier and easier and easier. But you just have to make yourself look better, because if more people have access to this information, then that means that they gonna up their security, because a lot of niggas just be running off with that shit and do not have no plans of paying it back, which you technically don't have to do because everything's already paid for. But yeah, man, this has been your boy X, and we out. If you need trade lines or if you need a CPN or learn how to build a CPN, message me on Telegram, man. One love.